Hi, today I'm going through what can you do actually with your token MOONBEAM, which is also called as GLMR. Currently sitting at $5 and it did drop all the way down from 20 due to the token inflation and due to the market bad times, and we also have an ongoing war, let's not forget about that. I hope they will come soon to some peace agreements. But however, what can you do actually with this token if you... I don't want to go into the details as much in this video as to what it is, what it stands for, and what can you do in the future, near future. But what can you actually do with your token? Well, for at least you can stake it for 20%, around 25%, stake GLMR. Here we can take a look at the delegators, for example. Once it loads up, yep. So you provide minimum of 200, for example, let's take one random one. And average is 26, or let's say 22.4 APR. So that's actually pretty good. You can just collect your tokens and stake them and you get your 20% per year. Which is like bonkers. And while you wait for your token to go up, to gain some tractions and stuff like that, you can just take them and earn them more. They even have some airdrops going on. So that's one thing what you can do. The next thing which I like to do is Stellar swap. If you would be like providing a liquidity pool of USDC GLMR, it's right now sitting around 78%. And you get the Stellar token as a reward, which as you can see now here, it has a market cap of 3 million. And it is rising, basically same as MOONBEAM is rising. So last week MOONBEAM GLMR was at 280 and Stellar was 140. So basically it goes same percentage wise. So I don't know, if MOONBEAM makes a 10x, then Stellar is more than less about to make a 5x at bare minimum. So one thing you can do is, for example, provide them here. You get 80% per year and you get Stellar rewards. Those Stellar tokens you can swap back to GLMR, for example, or swap to some other coins, whichever you want. I would prefer to swap it back to the GLMR USDC to compound your farming, or you can go to X Stellar, which was previously also known as rewards, but they are now transitioning onto X Stellar. You can stake them here. You stake your Stellar here and you get 80%. It is fluctuating between 50 and 90% over the course of last month from what I'm inspecting it. So you get the point. You stake them here, you scroll down further, and voila, you have X Stellar here, which you provide, same principle as other, and you get another 245%. Which is distributed along 95% Stellar, 17.6% USDC, GLMR and X Stellar, which is also pretty neat, and you can then compound back in here. So you can basically take it out, compound back, take it out, compound back, and once you acquire whatever you want, you can unstake them. You can also go on a site like, for example, solarflare.io, where you can also stake. You can also stake your GLMR USD liquidity pool tokens to farm Luna, which is also pretty neat. Yeah, you do get more of flare, but you can trade out those flares back into GLMR or Luna or whatever you want. This is also a pretty good system. But the one that I'm doing is I am providing liquidity for Stellar GLMR, which is 120%. Yeah, I mean, it is a lot. Don't get me wrong. I mean, tell me one banking system or savings account where you can get 120% per year. So after I provided it on the Stellar, I basically provided here in the pool, you add liquidity, and then you go to Beefy Finance. What is Beefy? Beefy is optimized yield aggregator farming thingy. Yes, thingy, because when you see this, you're actually gonna be amazed. So you type in Stella, sorry. You type in Glimmer, and you see what all you can do. You can use, they now even have Luna Glimmer. That's pretty bonkers. Well, anyway, this is what I did. As you can see, I provided 683, actually 620, but since Glimmer is about to explode in the last 24 hours, it's actually way more than I had. So I provided liquidity pool on Stella, but I didn't put it in this farm. I rather put it in the Beefy Finances farm. The reason being is because I accumulated a boost. I don't know how this boost specifically works, but it gives you a boost for 30 days. As you can see, I already used half of it, but I still have 15 days to go. So that basically means my API is 356%, it was 500 last previous week. Oh, this is showing only daily values, okay, 1 month. You can see it was all the way up at 2000, like 2 weeks ago, and now fall down to 300. So this is the point, this is the principle of all these farming dexes. The sooner you get in, the more APY you get at the beginning. And I mean, this is also good because it auto compounds back into your resources. So that's one pretty good way to do. Meanwhile, I plan on holding this for like a year, and once Moonbeam reaches $100, I'll just take them out and sell them. Not everything, but some bit of it. We do have to pay the bills, so yeah, that will be it. Thank you, peace out.